Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Pokemon Pyrite. In the last episode, we defeated the rocket operation that was going on in Mahogany Town, and then we were preparing to take on Price at the Mahogany Town gym. But before I wanted to take on Price, I wanted to just do a little bit of grinding up on a few of our Pokemon, because obviously our Typhlosion is at level 51 actually, and everyone else is all sort of very much needing to sort of catch up to that. So we're going to essentially do a bit of Mount Mortar, that which we can, because obviously we can't do all of Mount Mortar. And then what I might do is we might also go and do some grinding around, is it Dark Cave that now we can, I think we can now explore Dark Cave. So essentially we're just going to do a bit of grinding around here. It's not going to be too, shouldn't end up doing too much. We might end up taking on Price towards the end, just to see where our levels are relative to his. But obviously the issue is we can't enter the gym, and then leave the gym in order just to check. So anyway, we're going to start off against this hiker here. Hikers are obviously great for us in that their Pokemon should, well, Vaporeon should just be able to eat all of these guys up, assuming that we can start just landing our surfs. As we immediately go up to level 39, which is really nice. We miss again, and he misses the takedown though, so there we go, cool. And we defeat that hiker with relative ease. So then what we can do is we can check a few around the grass over here just to quickly see what's sort of available. I think I have already done this. As we see, though we do see wild Smeargle here, and we have never caught a Smeargle before, so we will send save. You're going to sketch bite, that is fine by me. And we are just going to chuck a Great Ball at you, let's see. Nope, that's doing absolutely nothing. So, do I have anything that can put you to sleep? No, not really. So I'm going to go to Ariados here, and we're going to Poison Sting. And there we go, we get the poison, so we're just going to start chucking Great Balls now. Okay, this is going to be our last chance, so it's only going to save. Use the Great Ball, and it's going to die, so we're just going to go back and forth until we eventually catch this little Smeargle. There we go. The Painter Pokemon. And so yeah, we've now filled up the box that there for Bill, so actually I should probably, just in case there's obviously Pokemon that we want to catch. So essentially I'm using Oddish as a HM slave for both Cut and Flash. As a handy little HM slave, so but anyway, we're just going to change box to box 3. Which I'm pretty sure contains our Typhlosion anyway, so that is good. I don't expect to see too many new Pokemon, I don't think, in Mount Mortar, but we shall see. So anyway, we're going to start off by doing, by surfing around us. We see Wild Marill. Obviously we've already... So obviously what we can't do here, which is what I might want to do, is obviously return with Waterfall and be able to... I did not mean to do that. For being... Takes out the Zubat. Item? Nope. What we can do is enter... Sorry, just check. There is usually an item there. A pearl. Okay, so money, I guess. So says he's not going to lose this time. He's got a Stantler, which we can surf. And we fall asleep. And we get crit hitted by Stomp, which isn't great. I don't think we're going to be able to take out this Lickitung by ourselves, so we're just going to go into a Togetic. Now we're just going to Metronome. We're going to get a Tail Whip, and we get Ice Beam. We get Smoke Screen. We get Whirlwind. We get Slam. And a Stomp is going to take us out now, unfortunately, and we got really unlucky there pretty much. Takedown does very little, obviously. Lickitung is very much sort of maxed out its health. And then we see ourselves our Donphan, so that's going to go into Ariados here, just for Then a Nightshade. Nightshade again. Roll out, unfortunately, does land. We'll go into Vaporeon just in case we are faster. We are faster and we can just surf. So there we go. Donphangro's level 45. Vaporeon's going to continue. We can come up here and we find ourselves a Protein. And we see there are a wild Rattata, which we don't want to risk a quick attack. Because obviously virtually anything will take out Vaporeon at the moment. We can surf away that Graveler. What else? Obviously here is the strength puzzle that, sorry, the strength pass that we can't currently use because we don't have, yeah, we don't have access to strength yet, so obviously we can't use the strength pass. A choke. See, this is where it gets annoying because it's like I've lost my two Pokemon that most need the experience. As we get next speed, so nothing too useful. And we have no more PP for Surf as well, which isn't great. Thankfully, all these guys are weak to Ice as well, which is really useful. Anyway, it doesn't look like there's anything there, so that is everything for this little part. What we can also do is we can head into here, and then there are loads and loads of items for us to try and find. As we see wild Krabby are around as well. We're just going to bite. Bite does take out the Krabby, so just bear that in mind. It doesn't necessarily. Okay. So we're just going to throw a Great Ball. It should catch the Krabby. It does indeed. We get the River Crab Pokemon. We get a full store, which is actually quite nice. And Vaporeon goes to level 41. That should hopefully mean that any even low rolls will actually take out those Krabbies, which would be really useful. And certainly at level 32 should go down. And we can grab this item, which is an Ultra Ball. Wild Eradicate. Wild Rattata. Wild Goldeen. I mean, obviously I can't even surf the Goldeen. I could bite the Goldeen, I guess. Let's see. Bite does not take out the Goldeen, hence why I shouldn't. But oh well. Go Fang and Mudslap. It's super effective. It's sorry. It's nowhere near super effective, but anyway, we're just gonna find our way around. There's the strength puzzle again. That's actually the one that you can't go back this way. And that's to meet the Karate Master. There's an item here, which is a PP up. Attack is for Ariados. PP up would be useful in something like Earthquake, for example. Just something that we're going to use lots. We can continue heading around this way, and eventually we will hit another item, which is an HP up. Do that. And then we'll just ensure that we get out of here as fast as possible, pretty much. We can come up here, go up this path, and then we should be out. Cool. So that's the whole of Mount Water that we can do for now. Obviously we can do much more later on. But again, only later on. What we're now going to do is we're going to head this way, and we're going to find some other cave-like places which we can search that we haven't been able to search yet. So we'll pop down Route 37, Route 36, we'll enter... we can actually do the Ruins of Alf section that we haven't actually managed to do yet. As we see Wild Psyduck, I'm pretty sure we already knew that they were around here. Hydro Pump, really. Level 34. It's quite a powerful move. Obviously, that's the first puzzle that we did just to allow us to catch an unknown, essentially. What we can do is we can now enter... it's just a second puzzle. I thought that was going to be something else. So anyway, we're going to find Dark Cave. It's all the way down the bottom of this path, which is rather frustrating, but nonetheless, we definitely want to do it. Oh, just a Bell Sprout. We can actually surf. We'll make our way all the way down, and then we'll be able to enter Union Cave, not Dark Cave. Wrong one. That's not even very effective, and that does all the damage. So we just want to zip around here, keep moving. Head down. So now, normally, is this where we normally find Lapras? Shiny Onyx. I like how shiny Onyx is in this game. I think I have said that the shinies in this game, I think their colours have been altered. But anyway, so we're going to pop down here. We see a hiker who does welcome a visitor. We can surf his Shuckle. And then we can surf his Marowak as well to take out. And Vaporeon is very quickly becoming a vital member of our team here. We can also talk to this hiker who has a Machop. And a Choke. The Champ. Nope, Onyx. And a Graveler. So yeah, easy pickings for Vaporeon there. And obviously, even better is that because there's trainer battles, we get boosted experience. So see, we still can't go that way because we don't have strength. That might just be to do the final Ruins of Alpha puzzle. Ruins of Alpha puzzle. Indeed, it might well be. But anyway, we'll be able to quickly go to this Psychic here, who has a Slowbro. We can just bite away, and we get some lucky flinches. As Vaporeon wants to learn Haze. Where would we... Yeah, Haze is better than Growl in this case, because obviously what Haze does is it removes any stats building. So if you've if we face a Pokemon that's like, you know, a +4 attack or something ridiculous like that, then we can just knock them back down to size with Haze, and that certainly removes them as a threat. So anyway, that is that. We will now... we can't dig, can we? For some reason I thought we could dig, and we'll be able to head back up here. What we can also do is we can head down to the bottom of Slowpoke Well, but we can also go down here, talk to this guy, who's another Pokemaniac with some Rhyhorn and a Heracross. Bug fighting, so quadruply weak to flying, if only had a flying move. So, the biggest issue for us is now Togetic is going to be very difficult to level up, because obviously Togetic's only main move is Headbutt, and Headbutt's not that powerful. But we're just going to have to work with it, essentially. As we see, this Pokemaniac has a Nidorino, and a Kangaskhan. Dizzy Punch takes us out as we're going to go into Ariados here. Screech. Screech. Leech Life. That doesn't even do it now. Leech Life. Wow, this Kangaskhan had Surf. Guess that's how he got here. But anyway, we're going to be able to pop down here. Now, this is where we usually find our Lapras, but for one, it's not a Friday. So we shouldn't, theoretically, meet Lapras. Probably should have given that HP up to Vaporeon, actually, but anyway. Is that our rival? Looks like our rival. Anyway, as we see a Goldeen with Bubble Beam. We're actually pretty low on health, so I'm just going to revive up a couple of revive up Togetic, and we're gonna start healing just to ensure that we have a large amount of health. There we go. So, you. So we have a cool trainer here with 3 Pokemon, starting off with a Porygon. Obviously, we don't really have anything that's super effective against Porygon. I sort of want to know what on earth this Porygon's going to do to us, so I'm just going to charm it. It's going to go for the Psybeam, so Psychic. We're going to go into Vaporeon here. Vaporeon, all special moves just for days. We can surf, and boom, down goes the Porygon. Next up is a Chinchou, so obviously we don't want to stay in here. We can expect the electric type move, so Donphan was a decent shout. Unfortunately, that didn't work, so we're going to go into Ariados here. Goes for the Water Gun. We are going to Nightshade. And Nightshade and Nightshade. Ah, we get paralyzed, but we survive. Good. And then final Pokemon is the Ninetales. So now, obviously, we definitely go into. We could have gone into. Could have definitely gone into. Yes, you miss. Haha. Ah. I was hoping that -2 accuracy was going to miss. Right, there we go. Cool. So Vaporeon goes to level 44. Togetic's at 43, Ariados is also at 43, Donphan's at 45, and is taken out as we meet another trainer. That wasn't intentional. Okay, Corsola. We're just going to Metronome here and hope. We got no hope, so Vaporeon, obviously, just going to have to bite here, actually. It is a 4-hit KO, so. And then a Jolteon. Oh, that's not great. Will be faster than us. Thunder Shock is pretty weak though, and we get a crit, which is very helpful. We're just going to go. Thank you for double kicking. You are a fool, and we can Nightshade. Ariados grows level 44. So this is usually the pool of water where you find Lapras. I'm almost certain. As you can see, we are not finding Lapras. Just going to very quickly as we see more Seeking, and you're going to stop me from escaping. We're going to let Ursaring. We're going to let Ariados and Ursaring deal with this, I think. Yep, okay, let's see. There are 2 kinds of people, those who have Start and those who don't. What kind of person are you? So we have a cool trainer here with 3 Pokemon, starting off with an Ivysaur. So we are going to Screech. And we're going to Screech again. And then we're going to Leech Life. And it will be neutral if we can get one off. The answer is no, we can't, because we've got really, really bad luck. Slash takes out. Oh, please tell me you've just got. Yeah. And Water Tool, there we go. Okay, fair enough, we're just going to protect. As you can see, Ursaring is very much overpowered. Level 50 is pretty powerful for this stage in the game. It seems. Or at least for this sort of section of the game, I should say. We've already been this way. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to head back. I think we've done pretty much everything we want to do here. Obviously, I might want to come back here on a Friday and actually see if there is a Lapras here. I'm just going to go quickly down to the Slowpoke well, and we're going to just do whatever's there. And then what else do we need to do? What else do we need to do? What other things can we do now that we can surf? We even need strength for that, so we can't even do that. This is the issue, I always think, with mixing the order of things, because obviously we have access to Whirlpool, which allows us to do World Islands, sure. But it also means that we can't do... we can't do stuff like that we'd think we'd normally be able to do, if you know what I mean. Like I'd normally think I'd be able to, once I beat Price or what, you know, once you do this, that you'd be able to do certain things in the game, and because the order of in which you do sections has changed, it means that you can't. Although we do want to see, is there anything if you surf around here? We have tentacle, right? No, we don't. We haven't caught a tentacle yet. Well, this gives us a decent chance to do that. Then, Great Ball. We catch a tentacle, the jellyfish Pokemon. We can go find a Stardust. And if we keep heading south, we can... yes, these 3 trainers. But anyway, Irene. So we've got cool trainer Irene, who has a Jinx, which does have Ice Punch. We'll go into Ariados here, and we will leech life. And you're going to lovely kiss me. If you've got Dream Eater, then we're going to go into Vaporeon. Nope, we've got Confusion. We're going to bite, and we're going to put you to sleep again. We should just be able to wait out these turns of confusion. There we go, we can wait out the turns of sleep. If we had a Pokemon, if that had been a Pokemon which obviously I could wait out, then I would have. Because obviously the fact that these Miracle Berries are very, very useful, especially in the case of like using for big battles. Because what we can do is we can store them up, and we can use them in big battles. We're going to put Ariados at the front. I'm just going to let Ariados hopefully wake up from sleep, essentially. Your special defense is going to raise. You have Fire Punch. Ariados is not going to wake up, so Fire Punch. Okay. We really want to keep Vaporeon around, so we'll go into Donphan. And we get burnt. Oh, God's sake. That was awful luck there. Getting burned there was like the worst thing that could have happened. Okay, we're going to take down... It's probably... Come on, Ursaring. There we go. Ursaring goes to level 51, and we see a Cloyster. You have super high defense, so I'm just going to Feint Attack. That is over half. Wow. There we go. That Cloyster is going to be defeated. Ariados is still asleep. So, a Magmar. Wonderful. We're going to let Ariados go down here. And hope that Vaporeon can tank a... It's got Thunder Punch. Nice. Good coverage. Slash takes out the Magmar, and will hopefully take out this Victory Bell. But there we go. There goes the Victory Bell. Ursaring is obviously our real sort of secret weapon in many ways. Just destroys everything. Anyway, Soft Sand give to Donphan. Now that is why you go through all the routes again once you can surf, because there are various things that you can't do before. Okay, so we're back in Goldenrod. We want to heal up. Then we just want to head straight up. Well, certain there's nothing really that we want to worry about here. What we can do though is we can just very quickly head back to Violet City. Is there anything around? We can head up here. Really? Why are you faster than me? Why do you only know Hypnosis? Please wake up. Thank you. Please don't put me back to sleep. So this is even worse now, because I'm most likely going to be asleep at the start of the next battle. Yeah. As we can find a PP up there, and we can find a rare candy over there. Then we'll heal up, and then we will go and do what we can of Dark Cave. Because there's a reason why we have you hit. Flash. And Nightshade. There we go, good. You have less than 44 health. That's very useful. Aridos, you are still pitifully weak, but oh well. So we can surf around the Rock Smash, although we can't surf around that Rock Smash, unfortunately. As we see, well, Chinchou down here. Okay, that's cool. Gives us another reason to be down here, which is very nice. We can Nightshade, and we can Poison Sting. And we get the poisoning, which is really good. And now we can just throw a Lure Ball. And nope. We can throw an Ultra Ball now. And I doubt it will fail. No, it won't. So there we go. Chinchou, the Angler Pokemon. That's cool. It's always good to encounter new Pokemon. It seems to only know Flail and stuff like that, so that's no real issue for us, as obviously we can't do anything from there. Obviously, normally Dark Cave you come from the north, so yeah. So whilst I said that I was using this primarily to level up my Pokemon, obviously we haven't had that many levels up. I could also go very quickly grab the Mystic Water from Cherry Grove. Almost certain Cherry Grove has you against the Mystic Water. And now what we can do is we can now think about tackling don't do this to me. Please wake up. Please wake up. Thank you. Aridos grows to level 45. Thank goodness. Okay, so now, yeah, what we can do is we can go and take on Price. So obviously we will want Typhlosion back in our party. Typhlosion is going to play a pretty big role, as will Donphan, even though Donphan is obviously weak to ice. Donphan has the rollout, and if we can get a rollout up, then that's going to really put some damage in. And Vaporeon is actually very useful here too, just as a Pokemon that resists ice, and in general is a very, very good special wall. So we should hopefully pick up some levels in the next little section, just battling the trainers of, you know, the gym trainers. And then what we can do is we can take on Price, and we'll see what level our Pokemon can reach. Hopefully, if we can beat him. But I'm not going to say we are going to be able to beat him. We're going to be able to store Oddish, and we're going to take out our Typhlosion. So, 45, 52, 44, 45, 43, 51. Now, Togetic is going to be pretty useless in this whole scenario, because, obviously, Togetic is weak to ice. Now, you saw I went in pretty boldly. That was a bit silly, actually. I'm going to lose loads of money now, essentially, but that's okay. So it's going to start off with the Dugong. So we can expect the Ice-type move. We will go into Vaporeon and tank it. Ice Beam does not a lot to us at all, and we can bite in return. That does not do much either. As you can see that we are pretty much on par with regards to levels, as we're just going to go into Donphan, soak up that takedown, and then pray that we're not faster and it can rest. Okay, we're going to roll out then. One. And we miss. Wonderful. I can't believe that we missed. Well, no, I can believe that we missed, because that's generally what usually happens. Two. Anyway, down goes the Dugong, as we have an excellent start, let's say. Not. We're just going to delete Nightshade here. We live on 1. There's no chance that we live, but oh well. We can go into Togetic and just headbutt. Oh, no way. You are useless, Togetic. You are really useless. Yeah, we are getting completely destroyed here. So, Typhlosion goes to level 52, as we see a Sneasel, and there is a Pokemon we can take out. Wow, so, that went really well. We now have our 4 lowest level Pokemon down, and our 2 highest level Pokemon left. Okay, so, essentially, we are going to just do a fair few others of these trainers, just to see. As we see a Wild Ursaring, I'm very glad that I'm not... Sorry, a Tentacle here. I'm very glad I'm not in Typhlosion. Oyster is also Pokemon that Typhlosion doesn't want to see, as we get a crit. Surf takes us down to 1 hit point, and then an Octillery. Why do you have an Octillery? And I would have much hoped that that didn't do that little damage. She's got a Seadra. All of these, I get why. I mean, I know, we get a crit. If we can, like, crit, oh dear. If we can, like, crit everything from then on, then we'd be okay. But no way is that going to happen. So, yeah, essentially, I mean, I did that poorly. That's pretty obvious. So what I'm going to do is, I think, I'm going to go back, grab some healing items, because we don't actually have that many now. We certainly got rid of the vast majority of our hyper potions and all that sort of stuff. We have a Nugget, Pearl, Stardust to sell, so that's really useful. I'm just going to give that to Vaporeon. And then also we're obviously going to want to try and level up some of our Pokemon. I might also change the movesets of our Pokemon, because we do have a fair number of TMs that I can either use or sell for money. And yeah, hopefully, essentially, next time you see me, we should be in a much better position to take on these trainers. So, hope you have enjoyed this episode of my playthrough of Pokemon Pyrite. Sorry it hasn't exactly been hasn't been full of the really interesting stuff like, you know, battles and gym battles and all that sort of stuff. But hopefully you'll join me in the next episode where we will finish off this gym, and yeah, and then in the continuation episodes we will see what else awaits us once we start being able to head back towards Olivine City and Jasmine. So, I'll see you on the next episode.